Ah. Aha. Auftrag gescheitert, der hat angefangen zu ballern. Toll. Er ist ein Blödmann.
Clever.
Oh, jetzt können wir den ganzen Scheiße verkaufen. Jetzt. Ich habe wohl genug Geld gleich. Da weg. Schon nicht. Das gibt's doch nicht. 570 Schrott. Ist nichts wert hier, ne? Was ist hier? 13.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
Ich hab's doch alles abgerufen, oder?
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper. We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Weiterer Abfahrt. Ja, ich hab die doch alle gelesen.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Does
baby.
this work? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Schrumpfstrahl.
target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay. Klasse. Neuwertig. Schwächung. Geil. Ah, ein Schaf, warte mal, dann machen wir direkt mit dem Schaf. Sorry. Okay. Müssen wir irgendwas quatschen da, ne?
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Please, by all means.
Bye. Oh. Gefällt mir aber nicht. Ich legen wir da ab, die Knarre brauche ich nicht so. Obwohl. Nee. Ich weiß es nicht.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly. We've arrived at the groundbreaker. I'll lock up behind you.
Okay. Ah, warte mal. Vorteil? Hm. Kann ich schon zweiten das auswählen? Nee, ne? Fertigkeiten. Soll ich mehrere Begleiter mitgehen? Das will ich ja jetzt. Man kann nur einer mitgehen. Gladys, warte mal. Was wollte ich denn bei Gladys? Die will nur die Kohle, die Alte. Gladys! Oh. Trash.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
$660 Schaden, Alter. Die ist doch schon geil, ey. $6.000 kostet die. Mal, was hat die denn für Preise, ey? Verkaufen, man kann ich verkaufen. Weg. Brauche ich nicht. So.
If you're here... Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire.
Ich erschieße dich gleich.
You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. gracious. What do you... That's right, though for how long, I can't say. Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck-deep in the ship guts by day, slap-fighting with the board by night. Then what are you asking me about her for? Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. This heat problem we've got's gone unfixed for weeks. Can't say I know what the holdup is, but I'm sure she's trying her best.
Verstehe nicht, was die Alte von mir wird. Stehlen, ich will nichts stehlen. Eigentlich könnte ich der... Breaker an dich. Ja. Tschüss, meine Kinder. Hier war doch kein Fehler, die Knarre zu verkaufen. 6000 wie die ist halt ein Wucher, die Alte. Oh, echt. Oh, against all odds.
Why was I built to feel ennui? Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr.
Yes,
Wells?
please.
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Kaum zu sehen. Ach so.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Ach, geil. Mit Lichtgeschwindigkeit.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Ja, komm mit. Baby. Ich hätte gerne einen Hund oder sowas. So. Schon beinahe wieder gesprungen. Ah, ich muss bestimmt mit ihm quatschen.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Okay, komm.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon.
Wo ist mein Sekt?
Please state your name for the records.
Captain Money!
Well, there's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Okay.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of
Alles
welcoming you?
klar. Mach ich.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Ja, aber nicht jetzt.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Erstmal gehen wir da hin. Oh.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Ekelhaft.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer.
Yes.
Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Mir Drogen zu pumpen.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they
Scheiße, ich
are.
hab kein Geld, ey. Ich bin
Steroids,
pleite, ey.
caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Also du bist ein Drogenjunkie.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Drogenjunkie.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Bin gespannt. Hello.
Velma's capable of running the... Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like
Oh,
those,
danke,
I
Baby.
remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Oh, da wüsste ich so einiges.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age
Oh,
comes
uff.
experience, dearie.
Jetzt wickelst du mich um deinen Finger, eh?
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for Caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI.
Ich
A
wusste das.
tribute, like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't
Aber
access them.
ich bin ein Hackmeister.
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie. Chin up, dearie. If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly...
Wrap must and canadize, right here.
Sir, please, I need your help.
Keine Zeit. Ich muss erstmal andere erledigen.
Smells like those old Sundays
Oh.
when we'd unload sell tuna shipments. Together.
Hoppa. Ah, Säure. Überall diese Kisten, ich sehe die nie, ey. Was ist los mit dir? Plünderer. Gesichtsmaske, die sieht geil aus, aber 11 Rüstungen nur. Baby. Was ist denn das hier? Hallo? Hallo? Oh. Nobody. Oh, da ist so jemand. Ah.
Okay, gone quiet.
Schicker Hut, den nehmen wir mit. Aber ja. Oh, sieht doch gut aus. Nee. Oh, da sind doch die Sachen. Guck mal hier, kann ich direkt aufmachen. Weg da. Ein Pulsar. Ein Boden. Ich bin besoffen, ey. Oh. Ja, hier ist anscheinend nichts mehr. Oh. Der lebt noch. Boah. Boah. Nachladen! Wo bist du? Immer Pause machen. Warte mal, da ist ja der Grab. Oh ne, der liegt da. Da ist er, der Schlüssel. So, jetzt gehen wir uns die Drogen holen. Ah, scheiße.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded. Let's go settle into ruin.
Ist er hoch? Ne, schade. Oh, was ist denn hier oben? Ah, fuck, falsche Taste. Ich wollte 11 Lichter machen. Er schläft und ich beklaue den. Ja. Komm, wir gehen. Let's go! Baby, Apotheke, Arzneimittel, yes! Noch eine Schrotflinte in der anderen, ich muss pimpen, ey, weil ich habe so viel Munition dafür. Macht aber, ja, nicht so viel Schaden. Da ist die Apotheke. So.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
Aha, weiß ich ganz genau.
Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose it's an important reminder that one can have too much of a good thing. Even cost tolerine.
Nichts mitgenommen, Baby. So, Stufenaufstieg. Yes! Eigentlich müsste ich jetzt noch, damit ich die ganzen Sachen kriege, ne? Reinknallen. Hier auch 10 nochmal reinknallen. Oh.
Smells like rat.
Ah, the charmer.
Yes,
Welcome
baby.
back.
Hi.
Drink, chat, or business?
Business.
All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Ja, nehmen wir mit, komm.
Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you. So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Läuft ihr jetzt mit?
Oh, no, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance.
Geil, jetzt kommen beide mit. Oh, geil.
Folks.
Nice.
Folks, hire me because I know
Oh.
what you can shoot and what you
Mitkommen.
ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Ich das gewusst, ey. Ich habe schon viel früher mitgenommen. Ich hab Dings auch mitgenommen. Ah, wir sind ein Weibertrupp. Wir nehmen nur Weiber auf.
Captain, let's talk.
700 Meter! Okay, komm.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Das ist gar nicht so weit. Sind nur noch 600.
Moves away. Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
Warte mal, was hat denn die für eine Rüstung? 13. Die kriegt das Mandat. Nice. Schon ein bisschen was Perverses. Yes. Oh. Dafür eine Knarre.
Everyone all right?
Pulsar. Naja, ich muss auch ein paar Sachen jetzt erlegen, ne? Flammenwerfer. Schwere Waffe, Schaden. Was nimmt denn das überhaupt? Nimm mal mit. Energie? Nee, passt nicht. Krieg ich denn dafür 66? Komm ich denn da jetzt hin? Muss ich echt den ganzen Weg hier so entlang laufen? Oh, jo. Naja, komm, machen wir einfach mal. Wer durchgeht ja anscheinend nicht, ne? Oder?
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Hast du mir dies mehr auf Nahkommen?
Down they go!
Hinab! Ach, scheiße. Wie lange läuft? Sag mal ja. Stimmt, ne? Oh, komische Bäume. Bam! Und ein Flammenwerfer.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Ah, ey, das Viech ist ja eklig, ey.
This is new. Way the edges are
Ja, und
burnt.
jetzt? Warte mal.
Who did that? Not the water. Take you.
Greifen die den jetzt an? Nö. Ja, scheiße. Oh. Ja, dann müssen wir wohl hier runter irgendwo, ne? Hier vielleicht? Ja, Abkürzung. Und da wieder irgendwo hoch. Voll in den Rücken, ey. Ja, dann gehen wir jetzt noch weiter nach oben. Baby. Monarch. Was haben wir her? Alter, wir müssen da lang.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Hey, bestimmt eine Abkürzung, oder? Sag mal her. Oh, fuck! Oh, wie viel Power hat die denn? What the fuck? Wo kommt der denn her? Ich mach den fertig, ey.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in. Here we go. Down they go.
Was ist denn los mit den Zweien? Die sollen mir doch helfen. Oh, wo ist der Macker, der mir dahin?
I turned back. This path has been a death trap for me. Safer paths up can be found.
Oh, daneben. Ah, da seid ihr, ne? Jetzt guckt ihr. Ah, jetzt hat er gar nicht mehr so stark.
Don't mess with us.
Achso, hi Baby. Oh, ich kann ja gar nichts. Boah, das ist ein riesen Ding, ey. Fuck, das ist ja wie ein Endgegner, ey. Keine Munition mehr. Ich... Und ich habe überlegt zu speichern.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in. You are in for it now. Well, gotta admit, you're tougher than I expected.
Okay. Was ist denn da? Ich musste einfach mal die ganzen Sachen da benutzen, ne?
Here we go.
Get past that armor!
Ey, klein ab! Wo sind die zwei? Das gibt's doch nicht, ey. So. Speichern.
I turned back.
Mal nochmal nach oben.
This
Das
path
kann
has
doch
been a
nicht
death
sein.
trap for many. Safer paths up can be found to the west.
Oh, was ist ein X? Ja. So die kleinen Viecher drumherum erstmal kaputt machen. Hello! Warum nicht gleich so? Opa! Gibt's hier jetzt die volle Energie oder was? Tatsächlich. Haben die gleich. Ich schaff die Alte nicht, die ist zu stark, ey. Alle Blaugegner. Wir benutzen das auch mit dem Feuer. Ja, komm, Mädels. Keine Chance gegen das Viech. Ihr habt das einfach nicht drauf. Meine Waffen hier eigentlich. Was ist denn das hier? Sturmgewehr, Hammer. Da mal her. Oh. Ah! Findest du das? Was hab ich denn? Ist das eine Langwaffe? Der Scheiße hätte ich Flammenwerfer. bestimmt auch zusetzen können. Ich weiß noch nicht. Was ist denn das jetzt? Sturmgewehr. Okay. Zweiten Grad. So, was können wir jetzt hier nehmen? Die Waffe ist geil, ey. Mein Gott. Wie komme ich da denn jetzt hin, ey? Relaisstation. Da muss ich ja komplett rumlaufen. Alter. Komm hier. Was ist denn hier drin? Kann ich nicht rein? Da kann ich auch nicht rein. Zugangscode. Oh, dann hier für eine Waffe da. Die hat doch wohl die Scheiße. Warum kann die denn das denn nicht nehmen, den Flammenwerfer? Und was hat die eigentlich für eine Waffe? Die hat Maschinengewehr. Nur Schaden. Hi, du kriegst einen Flammenwerfer. Genau. So. Jetzt gehen wir zurück. Und an eine Kreuzung biegen wir ab. Mein Gott, warte mal, da lang müssen wir, ne? Genau. Hier rein? Natürlich nicht, ne? Schlüsselkarte. Ja.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun,
Alright.
let's chat.
Ein Headshot.
Go!
400, ey. Alles weggeballert habe ich.
I'm glad I didn't, because the smell here is 100%.
Bin mal gespannt. Hallo.
Here they come!
Geht mal zurück. Bewegung. Also war nicht so schlau. Ah ja, egal.
Can we talk?
Ja, wir reden.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. Hey, it ain't easy for me to spill my guts like a cut-up rat, all right? I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Really?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's
Du hast uns
medallions.
gerade ein paar Mal in den Arsch getreten. Das hast du ja wohl mitbekommen, oder?
Thanks, Cap.
Oh. Was haben wir denn hier? Adler wäre 191, 198. Ja. So. Ausrüstung. 22, 24, 5. Na toll. 24. Das ist ja wohl ein bisschen besser als das, was ich habe, ne? ...22, 17, 22. Harvey, was hat er für Anziehsachen? Du hast 14 und 16. Das hat erstmal reparieren. Start. Und warte, so. 14. Und da hat die 11. Oh. Auf jeden Fall schon mal Ausrüstung.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Oh, das ist eine Höhle. Oh, so ganz nett hier.
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left, then up and over.
Ja, die Viecher greifen mich an.
Okay, here we go! Don't mess with us.
Also. Wo ist denn da jetzt hoch? Also muss auf jeden Fall die Schrotflinte, die Scheiße, das ist, ja, die Waffe. Ja, die ist geil, aber die Schrotflinte ist... Ah. Sturmgewehr.
Tunnel here.
Oh fuck. Ich will nicht sterben. Oh, was ist hier los? Stimmt hier durch, wa?
Ah, shit. That's a big one. We can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing.
Was im Arsch? Ja, immer größer, ey. Mit wem sprechen? Letterbox, aha. Du hast mir nicht geholfen.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here. Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Ist klar, rein. So, wir müssen da lang, ne? Ne, warte mal. Wir sind hier gekommen. Schon da lang. Ne, sind wir von hier gekommen? Ja, jetzt weiß ich gar nicht mehr. Von hier sind wir gekommen. Da liegt die alte. Ja, und wir müssen wahrscheinlich dann irgendwo hier lang. Ah. Ah. Easy.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Who's our tyrant?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with, and that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
Ugh.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Wo ist dein Boss? Ist das dein Boss?
How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Talk to Joy. And for the love of space, don't rile the marauders.
Achso. Oh, was hat denn Terminator, ey? Robocop. Fuck, mit denen habe ich ja gar nicht gerechnet. Ja, Junge, CS-Spieler, was hast du denn gedacht, was hier los ist? Aha, kommt da dein Kumpan oder was? Oh. Ein Scharfschützengewehr. Ha! War doch easy. Wo ist der jetzt hoch? Da, okay. Meine Kollegen im Stich gelassen. Feigling. Ja. Devil's Peak.
You may not realize this.
Wie viel Schaden macht die eigentlich? Die macht doch gar nichts. 238, die macht 282 und die macht 185. Ist denn hier eigentlich eingesammelt? Plasma-Werfer. So, tauschen. Jetzt haben wir ja.
Being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't get already.
Ja, dann macht das immer. So was macht er, okay. Doppelbell Crunch.
Here's the elevator, but thinking of
Was ist das denn? Plasmaschneider. Oh, das sieht geil aus. Nix so, ey. Was kann ich denn heilen, Mädel?
fudge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward for another way up.
Out there, whoever you are, yes. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
Ooh!
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
Aufzüge sind wieder im Betrieb.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Oder? Kinders. Und rein. Easy. So, wie kommst du hoch? Was ist das denn hier? Aha!
That's the last of them, I think.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal.
Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night. Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price. How low you seemingly regard my trade. Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Watch it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
I don't got much use for sulfur in my own work. Beat that it's here, though.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know?
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. We make our own living here. Some of us hunt. Some of us scavenge the ruins left by the corporations when they abandoned us. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. Oh, you've heard Graham's teachings. I'm so glad. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light around this dark, dark planet. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them. Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Geil.
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
A manta queen.
Yeah, we felled it.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the iconoclasts. The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely...
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Seems like a nice little town.
Fallen alle um wie die Fliegen, ey. Warum auch immer, ey.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours. The point that I need to be impressing upon you, and her, is that she ain't selling.
Das sei davon.
Nice work! Everyone all right?
Ich bin überladen. Okay, dann müssen wir erstmal Lager checken. Jetzt hat erstmal passiert hier. Überladen, was ist denn hier so schwer? Mal zerlegen, cool, ne? Oh! Oh, baby!
I heard all of that. Who's out there? Whoever you are, you're in a lot of trouble. Hello? Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Thanks for clearing out those goons. Please don't kill me next. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Oh, aber das hat dann... Warte mal. Ich dachte schon, das wäre meistens... Warte mal, was haben wir denn noch? Waffen? Was ist das? Das kann er weg, der Knüppel, ne? Weg, brauchen wir nicht. Kann eigentlich alles weg. So, kaufen, was hat die da? Warte mal. Rüstung, hab ich doch gesehen. Stufe 15. So billig, 380. 36, und was ist das? 22, 22. Ja, kaufen. So, ja. Bam. 24 kriegt die... Was hat die? 17 kriegt die den. 17 und die hat... So, ja. Kaufen. Ja. Gehen wir, ne? Ist hier noch irgendwas? Heute, wenn ich überdenken, ne?
You ever been off Monarch, Myoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret,
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham!
Ich hätte hier schießen sollen.
Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
Fast um Eck.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Here we go!
Where were we? My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekend?
Hands and foot would be fun. Go.
Okay?
Get up!
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now. Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
What? Sterbehilfe, was ist das dabei? Ach.
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Hoppa, was machst du denn da? Werkbank. So, da können wir jetzt mal gucken, was hier modifizieren wir wollen. Mod installieren, so. Alles, was ich hab? Oh. Alter, diese Säure, ne? Ah. Gesperrt? Ah, ist bestimmt da irgendwo. Ah, im Moment. Hat schon schlechte Laune. Ja, ist doch scheiße jetzt. Wie komme ich da hoch? Brauchen wir zum Hacken hier. 2 so Dinger oder was? Second-Hand-Mode. Ja. Das gibt's doch nicht. Ja, und jetzt? Mhm. Das gibt's doch nicht. Aha. Das ist alles Spiel, ey. Oh.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's People.
Endlich.
From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
So. Ich laufe mich jedes Mal.
what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be,
Did I get
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. What can I do for you? You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
ever worry about that ammo on your bird might combust?
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to it. Here we go! Don't mess with it. All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day and... It's coming!
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
Here they come! Here we go!
Rats for boots? Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up, then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help? Rude? I'll have you know, I can go for whole days without a snack. I'll be here if you change your mind, on account of I can't do anything else.
Fette Waffen, ey. Ja, was bräuchte das hier?
Oh, hey! You want to help a girl out? Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. What do you mean? It's locked. Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. Thanks a lot, mister.
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? And it was something real neat, like...
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you? Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
For our part, a Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea? It's definitely a firm middle finger.
Help us with this final matter, and we won't need to broadcast anymore. You have my word. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it? Of course. I didn't mean to make assumptions. Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Thank you.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Nonsense. Look what you done here, Mr. Sanjar. You got a whole township running.
Oh, you're kind. But you wouldn't say that if you saw our balance sheets. Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No.
Was there something else? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Oh, jetzt plappern müssen wir auf jeden Fall. Dialoge. Auf jeden Fall. Nice. Mein Gott, sind wir Stoßtrupp, ey.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities?
If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Mhm.
Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night.
Ein Schnapper.
Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich.
Come with me.
Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
Oh, das sieht nachher aus.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
Knall ich gleich ab,
Only
ey.
nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
You know how their smoke are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
Agora. Waren auch keine Gegner, ey. Das ist diese doofe Zone hier unten. Oh, fuck, fast. Achso. Zu falsch gelaufen jetzt. Naja, kein Problem.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
Blutspur, wo ist denn die Blutspur? Ich sehe keine Blutspur. Wo ist denn hier eine Blutspur? Eine Axt. Aha. Da kommt bestimmt ein riesen Gegner gleich raus. Oh. Also. Erstmal speichere ich. Nicht gesehen. Hey, sag mal, ich sehe die Dinger nicht.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
Hast du wohl gesehen, oder? Ich habe halt Skills, ja.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. Yeah. I guess the Marauders noticed because they were waiting for us. Blew the bridge and took off with the goods. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you've got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Hoppa! Oh. Daneben, Cola.
Wow, great work!
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear. Hiding.
Gotta get over there. Maybe you're still alive. That's the last of them.
Wo ist denn da hoch? Und wie am Laufen war. Okay.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence. which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so? Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
He's busy.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Black holes! Did you see that? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I am more than finished with you lot.
Komm ich denn da hin am besten? Hier, ne? Warum? Oder? Nee.
I am a soul! That's the last of them!
Was haben wir denn für Waffen hier eingesammelt eigentlich? Boah, ey, Alter. Alter. No, warte mal her. Schrott, die kriegt erstmal den fetten Säbel hier. So. Hat die? Eine Axt, 120. Ein Schwert und... Was Schwert? Was ist das hier? 480. Oh. 960! Kann ja die Dings sehen, ne? Oder die? Taumeln. Komm, gehen wir dir das, ne? Schon ein bisschen besser zu sein.
Here we go.
With us?
Waffe, ey. Mal. Oh, ich liebe das Geräusch, ey. Super schick. Oh, Baby, da brauchen wir ja. Was haben wir denn hier?
Incoming! Nice one!
Überladen. Was hat die denn da? Oh, ja. Was denn? Energie. Energie, scheiße Energie. Energie, was hat man denn hier? Was ist das? Oh. $39? Mein Gott, was ist das denn? Direkt anziehen. Du brauchst auch Rüstung, Baby. Was hast du hier? 29. Der hat 29 Euro, der hat 34. Das kriegst du erstmal. Boah, krass. Was hat die? 19. Richtig Gangster-like. What? So. Die bin ich immer noch überlegt. Aber ja. Müssen auch ein paar Sachen hier. Dass das alles so schwer ist. So. Achso, warte mal, haben wir jetzt gleich geguckt, was haben wir denn hier? 238. Weg. Oh. Zu Boden werfen hat die. Warum? Was hat die denn? Die hatte gar nichts. Taumeln. Die hat Schaden, ey. Ja, komm. Oh. So, hinter dem geschossen. Nee! Ey, mir fallen die Eier ab. Oh, Glück gehabt mit der Speicher. Sind hier so stark, ey. So fette Wurm, ey. Ah. Hättet ihr mich nicht angegriffen, wäre nichts passiert. So, ich glaube, ich bin ein bisschen... Oh, wir müssen da lang. Ja, erstmal speichern. Oh, irgendwas mit Ultra habe ich gelesen. Ultra irgendwas. Sturmgewehr Ultra. Das? 620. Mhm. Wie geht denn hier rüber jetzt? Oh fuck. Warum muss ich hier unten drücken? Einfach ab, ey. Hey, was ist? Ja, wir kommen da nicht rein. Wir müssen aber da rein, um da durchzukommen. Ist hier kein Seiteneingang oder so? Jo, das ist der Eingang. Was kannst du machen, so? Oh, hätte ich auch reingehen können. Okay, ich hier raus und durch. Ja, siehst du? Wie ich so grad. Besiegelt. Oh, Baby, wie komme ich denn da rüber jetzt? Jetzt mal hier gleich Sachen verkaufen. So. Rüberspringen oder was? Ja, jetzt müssen wir erstmal speichern. Oh, fuck. Oh, also. Ein bisschen doof angestellt, ne? Aber probieren wir noch mal. Tatsächlich.
Here we go.
Was ist mit dem Ton? You got a bug, we got a bug!
Everyone all right?
Yes. Ja gut, dann machen wir mal